Okay. So you guys are going to fill in the blank here, right? With the niche, with the niche, with the niche. It's funny, everybody says this different. With the market, with the whatever type of businesses you guys decide to go after, right? And so our cold email is basically going to go something like this. We're going to call out the problem. Okay. And excuse me as I just kind of type and think away for a second, and then I'll run through it with you guys. So, let's see. Sorry for being awkward and quiet as I write this out. I'm getting close. Boom. All right, guys, it's like 99% of the way there. 99% of the way there. So, hey, Mr. Prospect, I know you don't know me from Adam. I couldn't help but notice that you are running Google ads, but you are not using call-only ads. Essentially, they're ads like this, and then I'd show them like a nice little GIF image, right, of you clicking on your phone, right, do a little recording session. If you don't know how to do it, outsource it. Fiverr probably for $5, right? Put in, you know, the search term, do a search, and then click on a call-only ad and have it pop up, right, and then hit the call. Okay, so you got the nice little graphic in there. Then you talk about why it matters. Okay, 33% conversion rate versus 10%. And then you give them an idea with and without call-only ads, right, what the difference would be in CPA. And then I'd say, as you can see, call-only has, you know, you really should be using call-only ads. Okay, I'm running a new division beta program, and we've decided to help one roofer in the greater Atlanta area set this up. So should be, there we go, Atlanta area, set this up and manage it for free. Typically, a professional marketing agency would charge a setup fee of $1,000 and a monthly maintenance fee of $750 to do this. I'd like to earn your trust and your business. All that I ask for is when we crush it for you, you give us 3 referrals and a testimonial. Will you give me a shot? And then I put my signature. Somebody says, any way you can show a sample GIF here? I mean, call only ads GIF. That's not it. This is exactly right what I do, and I'd show an example like this if I was going to outsource it, and then I tell them what keyword phrase to go do it for, right? Like literally that simple. Right, but basically it would be this, and then somebody would click this, and it would pop up, right? You guys can't see that very well. Right? The picture would be this. Somebody would click on it, right? With that click, it would pop up like you're actually going to call the phone number. It would hit call, and the call would start, right? Like that's what the GIF would be. Okay, if you don't know how to do it, simple Google tutorial will teach you how. So now you guys know how to sell correctly, how to not screw yourself from a price standpoint, right? How to make sure that you guys are getting as much as you possibly can for each and every customer that you bring on. You've also pre-qualified them. You know how the customer is. You know if they're going to be a good customer. You know if they're going to be a pain in the ass customer. Okay, you know if you should even upsell them pay-per-call. Okay, this is it. This is how you do it, the 30-day market test. If you are doing pay-per-call in any other way, form, shape, or size, you are fucking it up point blank. Okay? Okay, what I want you to realize with this is that every single time, let's back up for a second. Give me a, man, we've used so many numbers today. Give me an 8. I don't think we've used 8. Give me an 8 if one of the things that you don't like about being in the marketing industry is that you don't have what you feel is like a lot of testimonials or social proof. Give me an 8 if that's true. Right? And I know that that's an issue. Okay, and you guys like to sell results because it's like proof in the pudding, right? It's like, I'm only going to charge you when you get real results. I get it. It's because you want to be fair, you want to be right, and you don't know as well how to answer that question all the time, right? So what I want you guys to understand is every time you give one of these away, a 30-day market test in a niche, you're getting a case study, right? you're getting social proof. That's yours. That's in your AdWords account. That's your data. You can then show the next prospect, yeah, we just kicked off a campaign last week for a customer, a brand new 30-day test customer in Chicago in that market, and check out what we're seeing, and you can like literally show it to them. Every single time that you just simply give away a 30-day test, there is another case study. Okay, so for those of you guys that feel like you can't do it because you need the case study, you're pitching something that's freaking free, and for every one that you give away, you are going to have a built-in case study. And guys, at the end of the day, to be frank, it doesn't really matter if you did a great job or you did a bad job. If you do call only, the math is on your side, right? Yes, okay? And your prospects really don't have anything to judge it against, right? They don't have that comparison. So it's like, oh, last week we generated, in the last 2 weeks we generated 12 new roofing leads for this business. They're going to be like, that's freaking amazing. Understand that they don't know the numbers. So how many of you guys think that this week yet, the beginning of next week, you guys can give away some free 30-day tests? Scott, I'll answer that in just a second. Yes, yes, yes. I need some more yeses, man. Motherfucker, if I did this for 4 yeses, if I did this for 4 people only that are going to take action, it would still be worth it. But so many more of you guys better be telling me yes. Shit. Come on. Freaking 2-hour webinar. Okay. So what happens? What happens after pay-per-call and the 30-day test and you onboard the client? Well, you're going to still continue to run Google Ads, and you should be profitable week 1. Why? Because again, you're selling based upon the aggregate CPA, right? The CPA for the month versus the CPA for the last week. And as long as you're playing around with the bids and you're saying like, oh, somebody typed in iPhone water damage, and we don't do iPhone water damage. It's like water damage for houses, and right? Like, oh, negative match that. Like, if you just do some basic shit, right, your CPA is going to come down. Okay, so that means by the end, your CPA, your cost per acquisition, is going to be less than it was the first week. Okay, so when you sell it for the aggregate for the month, right, you're instantly going to be profitable when you resell that and you get that retainer up front. Okay, now you can go take that money and you can reinvest it.